appending elements to a list. So what is appending? Appending is nothing but adding a new item to the list. So append means it will add an item to the list at the end of the list only. Okay, let's see an example. Already we have a list called L, right, which is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose I want to add one more element in that list. So L dot append of some 25 I am giving. Right? And now if I print L, that particular element 25 is added to the end of the list. So append will add an element to the end of the list. Okay. Now extend. So extend can be used to add multiple items at a time in a list. Okay. Suppose if there is another list called L is equal to L1. I'm giving L2 is equal to some 11, 3, 9 or 8. Okay. Suppose I want to add this list to the list L. So L dot extend of, I'm going to add the list L2 with L. And if I'm giving L, so that particular list 11, 3, 8 will be added to the already existing list L. So extend is to add multiple elements to the list at the same time. So append will add a single element to the end of the list. Extend will add multiple items of an element at the end of the list. Right? The next one, updating. Updating elements to a list. Listen. So what is L now? So this is L. Suppose if I want to change the first element of the list into 20. So I can give L. What is the index of that element? The first element, it is 0. Indexing starts with 0, right? So 0 is equal to 25. Okay. Now if I display L, see, earlier the first element is 1, now it is changed to 25. So updating, updating is editing, making changes in the already existing list, that is known as updating or editing. Okay, so in this way you can edit multiple elements also at the same time. Now we'll see the methods and functions of list. The first method is list.append, add an item at the end of the list. Extend means add multiple items at the end of the list. Now the next one is insert. So insert will insert an item at a defined index. Suppose I want to insert an element at the third position. So L dot insert index 100. Okay, and if I'm giving L, see 0, 1, 2, third index, it has inserted the element 100. So in the insert is used to insert an element at the desired index, desired position. The next one is remove. Remove will remove an item from a list. For example, L dot remove of, I want to remove 2 here, the element 2. I have to remove the element 2, and now see the element 2 is removed. Okay, so L dot remove, within parenthesis you have to give the element to be removed. This remove function. The next one is del list of that particular index, means it will delete an item from a list. So del name of the list is L, and the index I am giving 1. I want to delete this 3, so index I'll give 1. And if I'm giving L, see the second element, that is the 3 is deleted. So In the del function, you have to give the name of the list with the index. So that particular element will be deleted. Now list dot clear will empty all the list. For example, I'm giving a list A is equal to 2, 3, 4. And if I'm giving A dot clear, and if I'm giving A, now it is coming an empty list. So clear function will clear all the elements in the list. Now pop. L dot pop. So here in the pop function, I didn't specify any index. So it removed the last element in a list, and which element is deleted, that will get displayed. Okay. Suppose if I am giving L dot pop of index 0, 1, 2, 3 I am giving. So that I am giving like this. See, it is displaying 5. That is the element 5 from the list L is deleted. So that is the function of pop. Okay. So the pop is used to remove the item from the list, and it will returns the deleted item in the list. Okay. The next function is the after pop index. For example, if I am giving L dot index of 100. Okay, so what is the index of 100? 0, 1. So the index of the particular element which is given in the index function will be displayed. Okay. Next function is sort. Sort is arranging in ascending or descending order. That is known as sorting. Sorting itself means it is arranging. Okay. So if I am giving L dot sort, if I am displaying L, so everything will be arranged in ascending order. So by default it will arrange in ascending order if you are not specifying whether it has to be arranged in ascending or descending. Suppose if you want to arrange in descending order, so L dot sort, and you have to give within bracket reverse is equal to true. Right. Now if I am giving L, see everything is arranged in descending order. So sorting is to arrange in ascending or descending order. If you are not specifying ascending or descending, by default it will be arranged in ascending order. If you want to arrange in descending order, within parentheses you have to give reverse is equal to true. Then the next one is list dot reverse. So now what is a list? List is this one, right? Suppose I am creating another list. L is equal to 56, 8, sorry, within square brackets, right? So 56, 3, A, X, 9, 0. Okay. Now I want to arrange this in reverse. List dot reverse. It will reverse the items of the list. Okay. So L dot reverse. And if we see, everything is arranged in the reverse order. Okay. Now list dot count. It will count the return the count of the item that is passed as the argument. See, listen. List, that is L dot count count of, I want to count how many 9s are there. So only 1 9 is there, so it is giving the output as 1. Okay, so count will count the number of items which is given in the parenthesis, and it will get displayed. Now max min. Okay, max will display the maximum value in the list, min will display the return the minimum value in the list. Okay, so max of let me create another list. So L is equal to 27 comma 56 comma 9 comma 1 comma 108 comma 111 comma 45. Okay, now max of L, see it is 111. Similarly, min of L 1, that is the lowest level. So these are the functions and methods used, some of the methods and functions used in list. Append will add an item at the end of the list. Extend will add multiple items at the end of the list. Insert will insert an item at a defined index. You have to specify the index within this bracket. List.remove will remove an item from a list. You have to give the item to be removed. Del list of index to be given here, that element will be removed. List.clear will make it as an empty list. Pop will remove an item at a defined index. If you are not giving any index here, the last element of the list will get removed, and that whichever element is removed, that will be returned, displayed. Now in list.index will return the index of the first matched item, where whatever item you are giving, the first where it is coming in the list will get displayed. Now sort will sort in ascending or descending order. Reverse, it will reverse the items of the list. Count, list.count will return the count of the item. So whatever item you are giving, how many times that is occurring in the list will get displayed. Max and list will return the maximum value of the list and the min value of the list. List from a sequence, you already know. You can create a list from a tuple or a string or a set or a dictionary. Okay, so now list is completed.